Hello everybody, I am official Mr. Veil. This is part 2, me talking about the gamer I played on the PlayStation Network, playing Tekken. He don't play too many other games, but he do play Tekken a whole lot. He came around me spiritually, and he stuck around. Doing from here to there, this dude be doing a whole lot of negativity things towards me. But he's not alone. It's a decent amount of around me, but this more like videos is just about him. Now this gamer goes by the gamer tag on the PlayStation Network, weapon underscore. Now if you ever heard of this gamer before, you know exactly what character he plays with. It's a strong chance you never even heard of this gamer before, so I'll tell you who he plays with in Tekken. He played with a character called Brian. This is his main character, and basically his only character. Rest of the characters in the game he don't play with, so this is basically all he plays with, Brian. Now in Tekken, now all the different characters, there are plenty of things a little off with each character, but especially more like when it comes down to upstairs, it's definitely a whole lot of things is wrong with Brian upstairs. Now just like Brian, it's a whole lot of things wrong with more like the gamer called weapon underscore. Upstairs, a lot of things wrong with him, but at first you won't want to spot these things out on him. Well, he would call more like he's a very geeky like gamer. You use your imagination, think of a very geeky person, that's him. Glasses, personality, bone structure and everything, the whole shebang. Very geeky person. He's very nosy on the PlayStation. Try to get into more like people's personal business a lot. Talk a whole lot too. Many other gamers can really feel a gay vibe from him that's come from more like him messing with a lot of dude more like spiritually. Once you look at him close enough, you can tell more like a few things about him, more like negativity vibes at times. You can feel some negative vibes on him at times, not all the time, but at times. And as well, you can definitely see something is off with the guy. But besides all that, more like just a typical gamer who's like Tekken past average level. Spiritually, the dude is a negative, more like psychic. He maybe laugh and smile more like around you, but the dude is very negativity. I found out these things and more about him more since he's more been around me. The dude's a sociopath. Just like a lot of sociopaths out there, you don't spot out more of these things at first, but the dude is definitely a sociopath. His height is around about 5'5". Gender, he's a male. He race half African American, half Chinese. I have caught him different times between sleep and awake, force himself on me, and literally more like humping me. And then when I look down below, it's nothing down there. It's none of the usually male parts down there. Literally nothing down there. So if you come across someone spiritually, ain't nothing down there spiritually. Him and the rest of these negative spirits and psychics all use more like all the 5 senses, using the eyes to see what you see, the smell what you smell, the taste what you taste, the ears to hear what you hear, the touch what you touch, and as well tampering with more like the third eye. Formerly known as the sixth sense. Now when I come across looking at a female, more like off TV or in town or somewhere, this dude will literally attack me. So this dude got it real bad into the category of female. So if you're around you, if you got more like a female in a room with you, or more like you got a female spiritually around you, expect more like have more like a time with this guy. When it comes down spiritually, I can't talk too much about that, but I can talk about more like the females, more like I seen with my direct eyes, physical more like females. Yeah, they do got it real bad in the category. Attack you right now, do all other kind of things on you, act weary, and do all kinds of more like different attacks, trying to press very sensitive things of you. You know how you respond when someone do you wrong. You don't act normal, you act in a different way. Now he like to take that and reduce it down some. He wants to reduce it down some so you won't come after him. He's trying to protect you after he did something to you, so he want to reduce it down. Of course, when he does this, he's not doing it alone. He's doing it with other negative spirits and psychic, and he like to steal your energy. And this guy has stolen a whole lot of my energy, a whole lot of it. Him and the rest of the other negative spirits and psychics like to do a lot of negative things on me or more like on you. Now this energy technique is called the energy vacuum technique. and it's just like it sounds. Literally more like stealing energy right from your ear. You feel the energy leaving from your ear. You can literally do it from the left or right ear, but they don't have to do it there. They can do it on different parts of your brain as well, but mainly this is the main target. 90% of the time, this is the section they're gonna more like target your ear to drain your energy. They can use other parts of the brain to drain it, but this is the main section. When it happens, it's not gonna feel comfortable, and it's gonna have a sound to it too. The sound kind of sound like, it sounds kind of like that. The sound I just made sounds a lot better than the sound come from more like when you're doing it, but it's a straightforward one sound. It only increases when they're trying to steal more of your energy. Another sensitive section he like to more depress, we hear the negative spirits and psychics, is more like your taste buds. My taste buds was okay at one time, then they got reduced. You know how you feel when you sick and your taste bud go down? It's like that, but I wasn't sick at all. So yes, if your taste buds go down, if you're not sick, then you definitely got a negative spirit, negative psychic around you, tampering around with your taste bud category. That section is a depressing, and it's well more like a control and do that more to your taste bud. Another sensitive section you will target. You know how it is more like when you got diarrhea and you had no control down there and stuff. Yeah, this section he like to target as well. But when he targeted me, I was perfectly good, healthy. So he used more like my stolen energy and the rest of the negative spirits and psych around me, and they decided to jump me and then tamper with this sensitive section. And for right then, more like the liquid more like didn't come out more like the way it's supposed to. They're more like my muscles did not hold the stuff the way it's supposed to, more like. So yes, so the first more like target more like the first more like section. For minority more like, you can say you got to go to the bath for the first one. It took about a month or less, then they started target more like the second section. That's more like the bathroom for number 1 and 2. Both of them more like on control and depressed, more like during that short time period. Here go the next detail section he likes to mess with. Now into the dreaming category, more like when I was more like just walking around into my dream, which we would call that lucid dreaming. He used the stolen energy for me, and he more like he literally like froze me in there, and it was remind me more like a video game when this happened. So that was unnatural. So he liked to literally tamper with that. The dream after that went to a different more like location. Everything been changed. Now into the dream, it's another thing I never experienced before in the dream. It was a lag, and it was because of him. More like the dream actually had a lag before. If you ever play more like anyone in a video game, if they got a bad internet connection, well, that's how that was for that moment. It was a laggy. Now, since we're talking about lucid dreams, I've been having lucid dreams since I've been spiritual sleep and on spiritual wake. So I've been having lucid dreams a long time. Because I'm more like this guy called Weapon _ and these other negative spirits and psychics, I have not been having no lucid dreams since. They've been more like depressing me the whole time, more like me dreaming. So I no longer have lucid dreams because of them. So if someone been having these lucid dreams and now more like they stop, then yes, you got a negative spirit or psychic more like is doing that to you. And in my case, I managed to catch the actual culprit, the one did it to me. Not just that, my dreams and the qualities of my dreams are just not more like good. They be doing a lot of tampering with the dream sections, the negative spirits and psychics. A whole lot of tampering with them. Now on that note, that would end it more for part 2. Talk about this guy I met on the PlayStation Network who more been attacking me spiritually. So yeah, that would be it for more like part 2. If you want to see longer videos and as well more detailed things about these topics people don't talk about, want to go to www.youtube.com/officialmrvel1. Over there I'll go over these things and a whole lot more over there. So yes, I'll catch y'all into the next video.